So, thank you and welcome back to another episode of this lecture series. And please, for those of you who have not subscribed, and those of you who are subscribing, thank you very much. For those of you who are not subscribing, please subscribe. It's very, very important. Okay? The benefit for subscription, of course, I will get the benefit from it from YouTube. No problem, that is normal. Okay? But the major aim, the major benefit comes to you as well. Like I told you, there's a gift coming for all of you who have subscribed on YouTube, the ArcBC channel on YouTube. So please do well to subscribe. What will be given unto you, money cannot buy. Your father cannot give to you. Your mother cannot give to you. Your priest cannot give to you. Only God can give that to you. So please subscribe. In this video, I will tell you now the major reason why that should be, why that is. So please subscribe. Now, this video will be the most important video I will ever make so far. Okay? Why? Because I am using this medium to campaign for the right leadership. This video talks about the reason why I am here on the earth right now. I am campaigning for good qualities in the right leader. That leader that will give to Nigeria what they deserve, what they want. That leader that will not sift our money and pack it abroad. That leader that will give us development, that will give us better schools, better education, better systems, working, updated, modern systems. That leader I'm campaigning for. And if you are obedient to me, if you are obedient in reality, even in your political system, in whatever enclave that you find yourself, if you are obedient, not Peter Obi, yes, because it will be stupid, absolutely stupid, that I will campaign for any man. That is madness. What is madness? Madness is doing something over and over again without changing a single parameter, and you are expecting different results. That is absolutely craziness. It means that your head is not normal. Something is wrong, absolutely wrong here. So for any man, any Nigerian, to campaign for a political leader, a democratic leader, that man should check himself again. For 60 years, what are they giving to you? Nothing. I am not here to campaign for any leader, any man. Rather, I'm here to campaign for God. Oh, I know you've heard about that many times. God. Will God save us? Yes, God will save us, and God has saved us. The rest is now up to us. That's why I'm here. To tell you what to do. If you are wise, you make God your leader rather than man. Let every other leader follow in his footsteps. Let every other leader be a servant of God. I am telling you, I am giving you the assurance of God Most High. That is not possible that God becomes the leader of this country, that this country will be suffering. Who? Insecurity, cancel. Unemployment, cancel. Every bad thing that a nation could have, could be possessed with, will be cancelled. Do you think it is man holding this country in hostage? There's a power at the top that is holding this country in hostage. And except we put God to be our leader, nothing will work for us. Nothing. We are wasting our time. Have you not heard? He who buildeth without the Lord, you are building in vain. And therefore, if you are hoping on a man to save us, to remove us from this insulting, disgraceful situation that we are right now in this country, you are just deceiving yourself. If you want to campaign for a man, make sure that that man is following the footsteps of your leader, that is God. How can we achieve that? Is why I'm here. In this coming election, man will choose, Nigerians, you will choose between man and God. If you choose man, you shall get the reward of a man. If you choose God, of course, you will get the reward from God. That's why I'll be telling you to subscribe. Why? Those who will choose God will get the reward from God. Go and subscribe the ArcBC channel on YouTube. This may seem like a joke to so many people. If you know me very well, you will take me seriously. Go and subscribe. But now, first, let me use the opportunity to thank our Nigerian leaders. I want to thank them highly. I want to greatly thank them. Why? They have successfully They have succeeded in destroying the future of the Nigerian people. I want to thank them for that. Our future, Nigerian future, is totally obliterated. Power divided. Army fighting against themselves and against the people they have sworn to protect. Everywhere is jaga jaga, according to what is Idris. Jaga jaga, scatter scatter. And you wonder who is in charge of this country. So I want to thank them greatly, for destroying our future. But now that time is over. We don't want them anymore. Now in this country, it seems like a pride to people that to become a Yahoo boy is a thing of pride. People even praise you. If your forefathers were to be resurrected, they will die immediately. That thieves are becoming honored, even in politics and in ordinary life affair. That even mothers are taking their sons to so-called places to go and bring their picture, the white man picture, white lady picture, that they will pay. Mothers are encouraging their sons to become thieves now. Why? Our leaders have put us in this in this mess, in this situation. When a young boy will look at right, left, nothing other to do than to become a Yahoo, even Yahoo plus. Our women are becoming slave queens. It's not a thing of pride. Even on the internet you go, you see slave queens. They are proud to call themselves slave queens. Why? Our leaders have destroyed our future. And we keep running after them over and over again, expecting different results. From where? It no go happen. Again, on the other hand, our leaders, they are the mercy of God upon our lives. Yes. If God were to give us the leaders that are true reflection of our morality and heart's desire, like Buhari said, we will be thanking God that we have these leaders right now. It's not from the population, from the body that you get the leaders. Look at your friends, look at your neighbors, look at them. Can you trust them with 100 naira? How then do you expect to get good leadership from the body that you have now? How then? Now magic. There must be correspondence. The leaders are a reflection of the people, and the people the reflection of the leaders. So how can you get true leaders when even the people themselves are not true? Go and give a woman maybe one carton of mineral to share among workers. I'm telling you, that woman will be fighting of how to bring laws such that she can take half of that mineral home. Give her rice to share among workers. She will tell you that now where man they work, 9 man they shop, and therefore she has the right to take half bag home. You've seen that all the time. So why are you pursuing your leaders as if they did something wrong? No. They are the true reflection. In fact, they are the mercy of God upon our lives. If God were to give us those leaders that reflect our hearts, by now, I will not get flesh or bone again. So Buhari was right. Though he didn't have the right to make that statement, that if we know what other African nations are suffering, we thank God. Of course he was right. But yet, as a president, he didn't have the right to make such a statement. Why? If I was a president, I will compare myself to greater countries like China, America, not those ones. Okay? Not only that, our leadership is full of wrong leaders. The leadership structure itself is greatly flawed. It is called free democracy. It sounds good, but it is absolutely stupid. This democracy, it is a stupid structure that only the perfect people can undertake and bring good results. Free democracy. In this your world at this time, you tell a man, go and lead us for 4 years. You tell a man, go and lead us for 4 years, and you expect him to go in there at this time, at this age. You expect him to go in there and come back, and your money will be complete. You don't know people. Your system is a fraudulent system given to you by the white man who don't want you to grow. They know that one day the slave shall become the master. And therefore they had a plan to go all over the all African countries, even India, and give them a stupid system, democracy, that will never work. So long as we practice this democracy, we shall never grow. Never. Okay? Now, let me show you what democracy is. It's a flawed system, a very flawed system. Look at it. This is your democracy. It's an incomplete structure. Here are the major parties, the association of thieves. Yes, that is what they are. I have evidence. Look at Nigeria. If they are not, why would Nigeria be like this? In this system, there is nobody who is the head. Your so-called head comes and goes. That is a false head. In this system, everybody can grab for power. Anybody can grab for power. It's a flawed system. It will never work. Why? Power resides in something that is not real. Party. How can you give power to a party? Who is a party member? Does he have an identity? No identity. And so you are practicing this system and you think that you can succeed. No way. This system, you can't succeed. It's a flawed system. Everybody wants to be at the top. Everybody are grabbing for power. And right now, look at it. Power is divided. The military are fighting against themselves, killing the very people they have sworn to protect. Why? Democracy. It sounds good, but it's rubbish. Why? You give power, you put power in the hands of a party system that has no identity. But now all those will change, because I've come to bring you the true democracy. Democracy is supposed to be anchored on a true power. The democracy of America is anchored on powers that be. The American democracy is anchored on the founding fathers of America. That is what we have here. This is the American democracy. If you've seen the $1 bill, this is what they practice. There's a cornerstone, which is the headstone. Is the one, or they are the one in America who watches over democracy to make sure that democracy performs its duty. Can Buhari come out and say that he's in charge of this country? Can he say it? He cannot say it. If he says it, he's only saying it to just appease you. Because I do not see where, if I'm in charge of this country, I don't have the security, I will be signing 1.4 billion naira to fight on other people's insecurity. Are you sure? Is something right? My country is dying. People are kidnapping. People are killing indiscriminately. No insecurity. And I am signing 1.4 billion naira to fight insecurity of another nation. And you say that Buhari is in charge of this country. That is not true. That is not true. Why? In democracy, you don't know who is really in charge. The president is put there by a group of people, and he will do their will, he will do their bidding. We don't know who is in charge of democracy. Who do we run to now? Because Buhari is of no help. He can't help us. Why? He is not in charge. Is there a relationship between the insecurity of that nation to our insecurity? If there's a relationship, there's no problem. Are the terrorists coming from that area that he wants to go and fight them first before he comes here and do his duty unto the people? Why? In democracy, you don't know who is truly in charge. If we know who is truly in charge of this country, we would have gone to meet him. Now, we are changing our democracy from this rubbish. This is rubbish. To this one. This is a complete structure. This is the pyramid structure. And this is what America practices. Here is the all-seeing eye that you've heard about. Even the $1 bill is there. These American people, these Westerners, they intelligently remove the headstone and hit it underground. And they go around the world and give the people this. They shout it, democracy, democracy, oh, democracy. Look at us, we are practicing democracy. That's not true. This is the true democracy they practice. There are people who you heard about, maybe Freemasons, Illuminati, you heard about them. Abi? There are people who control democracy to make sure that this democratic leader chosen by the people give the people their due. They are the founding fathers of America. This is the true democracy, and that's where we are going now. Now, we shall return power to where power belongs. Power does not belong in a party at all. You can't give power to a party. Why? It has no identity. Where are you? PDP. Where do you come from? South. Where are you? PDP. Where do you come from? North. How do you show that both of them can see themselves as one? No more. Instead now, our true leadership system will be a combination of democracy and monarchy. Yes. We shall give back power to the monarch leaders. Let them hold power and let democratic leaders rule. Check and balance. Very simple. There must be check and balance. Now we will know the true head or heads of this country. We will know who we run to when we have a problem. Look at your body. Any system, there must be a head. A head must be there. And the head is not contestable. Let power. If our power is not contestable, that is only when we can grow. Can you build on a shaky foundation? It's your democracy now. It is shaking. Leaders are divided. They come openly and they fight themselves, and they want to think that it is good for leaders to be fighting themselves up and down. If the leaders they are not one power, how can the country grow? The president is from APC, and people from PDP are fighting against him. How can he bring out his full potential? Now that will change. If a president is from APC, he will bring his full potential without being disturbed by any other person. That is true democracy, practiced by American people, not this rubbish. This is what they give you. Because they know that so long as Africans and other nations will be colonized and duped of their resources, so long as they practice this system, we shall never grow. Never. This is the right democracy. Why? Democracy must be monitored. Democratic leaders, they must be monitored. If not, nothing will work. They will only thief, they will only pack the money and thief the money. Look at now, just look at. I heard that each of us, we are owing 200,000 naira each. How much do I make a month? One day, they will come and say, okay, we can't pay again, no. Now they come to collect our resources. And again, we shall be slaves again. Why? We are still running after this ungrateful leadership system, and we think it's the best. No. This democracy is the best. We shall give back power to the monarch leaders. And the monarch leaders, they shall come together and vote in. They shall give power to one who is the all-seeing eye, which is me. Yes, this is where I reside. We are not ruling, no. We are not dictating anything. We are only looking what you are doing. Yes, we will see what you are doing. We are not ruling. Pick the leaders who will rule you. Democracy, good, abi? But all the kings, we give their power to one, which is me, that have come. And they will give me the power to look and give back reports. And I'm telling you, everything will be put back into place. Why? That is why I have big eyes, as you can see. The Lord made me the all-seeing eye. I have come. And when I'm finished with it, you will see how Nigeria will change. And I'm telling you, the things that we put into place, everything will turn around. Okay? Now, unfortunately, this system is not the best itself. This one is not the best itself. The Lord brought another one, a modern system. Yes. When you are building a house now, what do? You want Wi-Fi, so that you can just log in and get your information that you need. That is a modern house. So also, there's a modern system for us. This one. This is the modern system. Here is the priests. Here is the priests. And here is me, the king. And these will be your presidents. Let me explain for a little bit. You would think that I will be the most important person in the nation when the monarch leaders make me their eye. Like it said to you in the Bible, that the kings will give their power unto that one that is coming. And he will give you the true leadership. But no, I'm not the most important person in this world, in this kingdom. The priests is the most important factor in this new kingdom. Without the priest, I am telling you, I'm declaring to you that we shall all die. Without that priest, we can't build. Without that priest, we cannot succeed. He is the one that is bringing the word from heaven. Yes, it's our internet connection. Yes, the priest is our Wi-Fi. The only time where I can be moved to command, to move to action, is when the priest bring a word that God said we should move in this direction. That is the only time I can move. If not, my only job is just to look at what these democratic leaders are doing. And everything will be done according to contracts. And let me tell you, you cannot break contracts. The punishment, my friend, is death. Yes, in this new kingdom, any leader that steals shall die. Final. If you don't want to rule, stay in your house. If you are coming to become a Nigerian leader, you must be sure that you will only take what we give to you and leave the rest for the people. In this new system, in this new kingdom, if you thief, you shall die. Simple as that. If you don't want to rule, it's not by force. Go home. But we shall make it very, very sweet. Just that you cannot even steal, first of all. In fact, you cannot even think to attempt it. You cannot even steal. Why? Because we shall have a clean team. That everything that you possess, everything that you have, for example, me, even me, I cannot even thief. First of all, if I want to do it, I won't succeed. Yes, the Lord has put everything here. I don't know everything though, but I'm sure there are people who know what I can get. There are people here who can program the system just as even me cannot even do it. Why? Because everything that I have will be put there by another person. Say, King, sign. This one belongs to you. And I will sign. If it doesn't belong to me, and you find out who I'm holding responsible, simple, check. How then can you bribe such a man? Ask me. Say, King, this one, now you get him. Now you get him, sign him, take him, finish. How can you bribe such a man when he knows that if it is found out, because there will be auditing, serious auditing throughout the nation when the kingdom starts. If we found out that it's not mine, and you say it's mine, we are getting. How can you bribe such a person? Every leader, we have that. We will put under that cleaning thing. So if you find a way to orchestrate, take 1 naira from this kingdom, 1 naira. If you find a way to take 1 naira, it means you are intelligent. That will not happen. The priest is the most important person in this kingdom. Why? He brings the word from the true leader, heaven. Like I said, no man should be our leader, only God. And when God is leading, the priest brings his word to us. That is the only way I can be moved to action. That is the only time I can be moved to action. Normally, I just watch and I look at the contracts. If you satisfy, go ahead, no problem. The monarch kings of this nation must raise me high if this country is to what? Is to be repaired. It's not because I want to go up, but that is the place I can function well. Why? I am water. Yes. You do see the beast coming from the water? I am water. Water is me. If you want to bathe, you put water on your head, Abby. Do you put water on your feet? On your leg, on your shoulders? How can you be clean? It's your head. You start from your head. You pour water on your head. Therefore, I must be here. I should be here. When I pour my water, mixed with soap, everything, both clean soap. Eh? We shall be clean. This country shall be clean. They must raise me high. The monarch kings must, as a matter of duty, raise me high. They are my Lord. I am their servant. I am their first eye. I report to them. But the priest will make sure that there is no bias among us. That's the function of the priest. They must raise me high. Why? Whatever the person from above send, who can stop it? Who are you to stop it? Nobody. So if I'm sending a king 30% as per the contract stated by even the democratic leaders themselves, I send 30% and I call him and he said he get 29.9%, I will ask, who took 0.1%? And they will come outside and say, oh, king, it is also, it is for the governors forum phallus education fund, or phallus elongation, any name you want to call it, where we bring in our slave queens, our whores, our prostitutes, to help us release our energy. So out of our collective mind, we took 0.1% for ourselves. I will first laugh. Oh God, I don't have a problem with that too. If there's a fund for that part, I don't have a problem with that. So long as it must be in the contract. If it's not in the contract and you say it's by your own hand, by your own intelligence that you took it, I am telling you, your ancestors will welcome you the next day. That's the fact. In this new kingdom, if you steal, you shall die. There's nobody who can free you. Why? Because enough is enough. The priest is the one that will bring the word from God, and is the only one who can command me. Stand up, I stand. Sit, I sit. This is true power. I don't rule, I don't lead, I don't do anything. Your democratic leaders, they rule you, they lead you. I am only looking. Finish. Why? I will be the all-seeing eyes. I will be the all-seeing eyes. Now, the next with democratic leaders, because we want consistency, we want justice, there shall be 4 presidents. One from the south, one from the west, one from the north, and one from the east. Yes, there shall be 4 presidents to make sure that everyone is sitting at the table to make a decision. Not that, it's because it's from the south, and that's why he's making a decision. It's because it's from the north. They are cleaning us. It doesn't care. No. This time, everyone will sit at the table. There shall be 4 presidents. They are not president of the north. No. They are presidents facing the north, president facing the west, president facing the south, and president facing the east. They are one person. It's like a human being with 4 heads. Yes. And these people will be the presidents. This is the structure of this new kingdom that is to come. There shall be equity. There shall be justice. Now, you may ask, how will this new kingdom, the kingship, how would it be rotated? Very, very simple. Very, very simple. The priest will choose himself, because nobody can choose a priest. Only God can choose a priest, and therefore the priest will have to say, this one is the person that is after me, that God said should be the priest after me. The priest will choose himself. Now the king, the eye. No, in those days it is the son of the king that will take the next position, but now no. The kingship shall be rotated among the 4 kingdoms. Now I'm a southerner. I am a son of Agbon from Delta States. I'm a southerner. The next will be from the west. The next will be from the north. And the next will be from the east. Yes. But if we want to make this kingdom stronger, we can sow this kingship under one family, one near family. That is why the Lord has instituted that it is my sister that will go and marry a westerner, and his son will be the next king. And that person is already be born. Yes. the next king has already been born. That my sister's child who has gotten married to a Westerner, that one shall become king. His sister shall go and marry a Northerner, the son shall become king. And that one sister will go and marry an Easterner, that one shall become king. That way, we bind this country under one family, under one umbrella, so that we become strong. Because it's very important that we become strong to ourselves, for ourselves only. That is the way. It's like tying all leaders under one wrapper. I saw a wedding photo, where the man and the woman wore one shirt, one polo. That is the same thing. We will tie all the leaders under one wrapper, and I am that wrapper. You shall be leading, ruling. I am just watching you. Finish. Now, how do we achieve this? I have been talking. How do we achieve this new kingdom, this new system? One, I challenge Buhari that if you are truly in charge of this country, that you are in charge, and that you can make decisions as the president of this country, that one day that the future shall thank you. Now I want to make this declaration. Make me the minister of I. That I will come with my priests. Yes, I forgot to mention the name of the priest too. That is very, very important. The name of the priest is very, very important. Yes. The priest of this new kingdom, his name is Archbishop Ike Nathan Uzoma, the Archbishop of the Last Covenant. He is the rock, or the God upon which he stands. I also stand. If you don't believe in my God, believe in his God. I am telling you. So I am telling you, on that day, you shall see God. Yes. If you are the type who has not believed in God before, on that day, when the priest shall come with his God, you will know that there's truly God. Okay? So don't take my word for it. On that day, you will hear his word. We have not met before one-on-one, though I met him in the conference, the peace conference held some few weeks ago. I was there. The Lord told him that I would be there, and I was there. And we met. The next day, I also met him in the office, and something marvelous happened. That would be a story for another day. But he doesn't know me. The Archbishop of the Last Covenant, Ike Nathan Uzoma, does not know me. Though I know him, but he doesn't know me personally. That one is the priest of this new kingdom. Without him here, there will be no kingdom. I am telling you, by the decree of the Most High, insecurity, cancel. He has been prepared for this day. The Lord has given him everything for this day. He will stretch forth his hand, and things will divide. He will open and nobody can close. He will close and nobody can open. I am telling you face to face now. This new kingdom is set to start. All is in your hands now. You are praying for God to save you. God has saved you. So I challenge Buhari. If he's truly in charge of this country, then he has no problem to make me the minister of I. Let him, by his own hand, enthrone God. Who can dethrone him? Let him come and meet his priest and say, bring you and your servants, come to this new kingdom and start it. At least in my tenure. The people who are coming next, they will decide if they also want it. Buhari, if you enthrone God, nobody can dethrone you. That is why God kept you alive. Yes. So one way to get this kingdom is by your hand. You start it. 2, I call upon all monarch leaders. Your father enthroned you to take care of your people. Who did you give your head to? Who did you give your power to come and kill your people? Your father should be disappointed that you are the king of your people, and yet your people are suffering even when they have everything in their land. And therefore, I call upon you that you must come together. Is there anything like a King's Association of Nigeria? No, everything now you have association. POS Association, everything association. So come together as one and tell the people of Nigeria that enough is enough. You want your eye to come and be part of democracy and give him all your power. And we are not ruling, no. We are only looking at you. What are you doing? What will you tell your people? If I am a king of Nigeria and you come and tell me that in your thinking mind, that in your intelligent mind, that the cutoff mark to enter into my federal university is 140, something must be absolutely and deliberately wrong somewhere. Okay, it is state university or local university or private university, no problem. That my federal, no wonder you're on strike. That my federal university 140, you lie. Yes, you lie. That is, you are telling my boys to be relaxing all the time. No, that will stop. But these are happening, why? Because of democracy. I am telling you now, let you know, that a time shall come to enter my federal university will be 300. Yes, if not get an stairs. Not that the questions will be hard. Everything you see on that day, the practice question, the lecture that be given to you beforehand. You can stay in your house and study. Everything will be given unto you. On that day, just come and pour it down and write it down. 300. If you want to enter a local university, go and get 140, no problem. But now, I'm calling upon the monarch leader to stand up in their right as king of their land. That enough is enough. How long will you put hope on these leaders? The power is in the air. Anybody can grab. No. The power is yours. Did you give your power to anybody? Did you kneel down for anybody to become your master? No, you did not. And therefore, the time has come for all of you to gather as one and bring out someone. Fortunately, it must be me. Unfortunately, it must be me. I could have picked someone else, but fortunately, it must be me. To be your eye and see the proceeds, everything that happens within the kingdom. And I will give you back report. Why? You are my lords. You are my elder brothers. I'm not here to be above you. I'm here to work for you in your trust. Now, the third way to achieve this kingdom is during your election. That's why I'll be telling you to subscribe. Because on that day, those people who will choose God as their leader will benefit. Have you ever in this country heard it before? That people will be pursuing you. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. Have you ever heard it before? Why? Because now God is involved. You will choose between man and God. Who will be your leaders? And those who will choose man will get the reward of man. If you choose God, you get the reward of God. Now, how do you choose God? You will choose God by choosing only those leaders, by voting for only those leaders who have gone to meet the priests of this kingdom. Ike Nathan Uzoma. Yes. Ike Nathan Uzoma. The person you will vote for is that person who have gone to meet the priests and tell him, no, Peter Obi, you have been meeting priests and kings and all that. If you have not met Ike Nathan Uzoma, it's your brother from the east. It's your brother. He lives in Warri, but it's your brother. If you have not met this person, you have not met anybody. If you have not met this guy, you have not met anybody. Anybody who is interested to becoming the president of this country must go and meet him and say, I am tired of this country. I want to give my sons the best. And therefore, I have chosen God as my leader. And therefore, if I win, if the people choose me as the president, I will give my power to him through his two servants, the priest and the I, which is me. Yes, I have eyes. That is why God gave me eyes as a sign for you. That's it. It's that one that have the big eyes that is coming. Yes. Anybody you should vote for to be your president must have publicly declared that he has gone to meet the priests and say, I want to be your leader. I want to be your president. I have given my power to God through his servants. Vote me as your leader. That person must you vote for, or can you vote for? If you vote for someone else who has not given his power to God, let me tell you, You have stamped your name into the book of death forever. I told you before that at this time, 2022, Mama Gio have told you before that 99% are going to the underworld, that is to hell. Yes, this time you will choose by your own self. If you vote for a leader, anybody, the president, who has not given his power to God, and you on that election day you say you are smart. I don't believe him. Let him say what I don't believe him. Okay, fine. Go and vote for him. But you have stamped your name in the book of death forever. Nothing can save you. If like cry from that 1 million years, nothing can save you. By your own hand, you have chosen death. Because you have chosen a man, you get the reward of man. But those who will vote for that leader who has come out to say, I have given my power to God, if you choose them and stamp them, say, this will be the leader, I'm telling you, the Lord has a gift for you, and that gift is the gift of forgiveness. Everything that you have done in the past will be what? Forgiven you. I'm telling you, I myself prepared that sacrifice. I don't believe, he's just talking nonsense, good. But you believe this one now, that you did not see, that someone 2,000 years ago came and died for your sins. You could believe it. But now in your very eyes, someone has come giving you these things. I don't believe. It means that something is wrong. What would it cost you to believe? Nothing. Are you paying for it? No. All you need to do, vote for that your leader that you like. You like him or you want to be your leader? Yes, no problem. But let him go and declare that he has given his power to God through his messengers. If you vote anybody other than that, I'm telling you, you have stamped your name in the book of death forever. Yes. And I prove it to you that 99% has been declared to go to the underworld. And this time, 2022. If the trumpet were to stand now, 99% will go down there. I will prove it to you. It is your Bible. When the time comes, I will give that lecture. Okay? So these are the 3 ways we can get this new kingdom that is to come in this country. Okay? By your election, by your votes. Have you ever heard before that people have been pushing you to go and get a PVC? Pushing you. Have you ever heard that before? No, it's in your Bible. Huh? Have you ever heard that before? Now, the time has come. Now, beyond the development of Nigeria, of Africa, beyond that seeking African or Nigerian peace, I have also come for world peace, world power. Yes, that's my true aim. Being the eye of Nigeria is just the stepping stone. Let no man think that because his country is doing very well, doing very fine, it will be so forever. No. Except there is world peace, you are not sure of a lasting progress. Look at Ukraine now. Nigerians have been running to Ukraine now. Look at that. Destroyed. Why? Some people are pushing from behind politics. Now it is destroyed. If you are not fighting for world power, you are not doing the aim of God. Now we want world peace. Nigeria to become the Nigerian eye is just a stepping stone to get that, achieve that. We want world peace. We want world power. There should be one person who holds all the armies in the world, such that nobody, that for example, Putin cannot have the right to go and attack another nation. Why? Even his soldiers will not agree to that. Why? Because he's not the one controlling them in that aspect. Just like we have here the one CI, so also we shall have that one CI in the world. Just like you have here, where he holds all the army, all the soldiers, all the power, he holds them. He doesn't make any decisions in the world, in the countries. Let them rule themselves. The only thing that he secures every system, that is the power, the army. He holds them such that one nation cannot go and attack the other nation. Why? He's the one that controls them not to go. They will not go. If they go, let them know that they've signed their debt also. If this was in place, Ukraine now will be safe. If 2 countries want to fight, we shall give them a battleground to go and kill yourself. Don't put people, children, women in harm's way because you want to fight. We give you battleground, go and fight and kill yourself. The Lord promised you world peace, lasting peace, that shall know no war anymore. This is the time I have come. Nigeria is just a stepping stone. Unfortunately, the one who will be the first world leader, has also been born. It's also my nephew. Yes. He is the first son of also from the first son of Agbon. He is the one whose great-great-grandfather was chosen over my great-grandfather. Yes, that story maybe I will tell you later. My great-grandfather, who was supposed to be crowned the first king of Agbon, but he was not picked. That is, he was supposed to be crowned, but on that day of the crowning, he died. And another one was crowned from Eku, and again the same thing happened. And they went to consult the gods, and the gods said they want the first son of Agbon, which is Okpara, to become the first king of Agbon. Trust me, if my great-grandfather has been picked to be the leader, right now, Delta State, Nigeria, will be in the air. But your forefathers deprived you of that. But now, no problem. That's how God ordained it. So the first world power will go to that house. That person who will be the first world power God has prepared is there. It's also my nephew. And the same way we are sowing this kingdom, Nigeria, under one umbrella, the same way we sow the world under one umbrella. So that his sister will go and get married to the next person who will be the world leader. And just like that, rotated just like that around the continents of the world. This way, we can have a lasting peace and lasting success. Okay? So please, Nigerians, you have been praying for God to save you. God has saved you already. Now is in your hands. By your PVC and by the leaders, there's no leader who really wants your true progress that will deprive you of this structure. No leader who really wants your progress will be scared. If I was a leader and I heard about this message, I will be the first to key in. Why? I am tired of where Nigeria is. Why? Nobody is in charge. The power is in the air, grabbed by anybody. Buhari is just there to satisfy those who are really ruling this country. So if he's the one really deciding the case of this country, let him decide now to enthrone God. Bring his priests and his servants, his eye, and enthrone them in your time. And let me see who can dethrone. And trust me when I say the kingdom will start. With this missing piece, or should I, the other one? With these missing pieces, the priests and the kings, the eye, Nigeria will not go anywhere. You are just wasting your time in putting your hope on man, and man will always fail you, but God will not fail you. So please, my people, please and please and please, listen to me. Share this video. Make sure people know. If you have a way to make sure this video goes viral, please and please do it. God has saved us. All now is in our hands. So please do what I say. Be obedient. Subscribe, and Lord will bless you. Thank you very much.